I took the live off. I disconnected, but can you still see me on there? Can you still see me on there?
Still can see, but
okay, because I disconnected. Okay. Mic check, 1, 2. Still no? Mic check, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I can hear you.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can hear me? What about the music?
No music. No music, no.
Okay, I just turned it up some, so let me see.
I can hear you, no music.
Okay, because I can't get it on there now. I get the sound part to go earlier. I have this go through there. There. This would power that to charge me. But that's mine. And then mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I can hear you, but the music.
Yeah, I stopped the music for now. I'm feeling this live is supposed to do something. Did you give me the thumbs up? Did you give the thumbs up?
Yeah, I think that. So,
No, someone gave a thumbs up. Was that you?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and it's not that far delayed too. So I'm thinking this live is supposed to go somewhere, but where?
Because this afternoon was open.
Yeah, it was. And I had this plugged into the phone.
Like that.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Now I'm getting feedback by unplugging it. whereas before I wasn't getting nothing. So whatever this is my headphones. That's why that isn't working. And then that's the power button. And the charger. I don't get. Still no music, huh?
No.
Oh shoot.
How did you do this after?
I didn't change anything from earlier. Except for the live 1 and 2, which I had plugged into the phone. Let me see what I got for charge. Only got 8% charge because this charger sucks. Okay, now it's charging. It's still making that noise, baby? That staticky noise? No? I'm gonna try to plug it back in and see if it still makes that noise again. I guess I should stop pretty soon. I just don't understand why it's doing that. Now it's doing it anyway. See, it's going through my laptop too.
That okay. Okay.
Still no music?
Yeah.
They have music now?
Yeah.
There's music playing through it.
Can play the music. Very. Just I can play the music.
You can hear the music now?
It's gone again.
The music gone again? So the music played for a little while and then it went away again.
Louder?
The music? The music?
Yeah. Can you play the music now?
The music been playing the whole time. I never stopped the music.
Yeah, but it's something, I can hear something, but very low.
It's not coming from my earphones that you're hearing?
That's the mic. You make it loud.
That's the mic. This is
Yeah.
the earphones. You sure you're not hear it coming from this?
Just not until the music. Is there any volume for the music?
I got it all the way up. Music all the way up. Mic all the way up. I almost got my monitor all the way up. I had something that was going earlier to where noise when I had it plugged in to the phone.
Is there, what is this?
That's for the other type of microphone. Hello to the new visitors. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, I'm not going to be saying anything because I just wanted to get to know people and make new friends and see what everyone's talking about. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know what your questions are. I am more than happy to answer them. Peace, love, and blessings. Hope to get to know you. The volume's like really low now. I can barely hear the music.
No music.
No, I can barely hear the music. I can hear it.
Nothing. I can hear anything. You have. Just play this one and play the background.
No, I'm gonna turn the TV off.
No, you can play a music as a background over there without connecting the.
Then it's gonna drown me out on this, isn't it? Okay, we'll try. But my goal was to turn the TV off so that way we get the lighting and stuff. But you see what I'm saying? I can't turn it off now. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Can you still hear me? You still gonna? Okay, because I'm getting it now. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, can you send me a message just so I can see what it looks like on here? Just have a message come through, please. Okay, I see it. Welcome to our live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our lives. I like that. That works. So now I see how it pops up on here. It doesn't stay up. Once it goes up, and then it disappears. What does the music sound like in the background on yours? I was going to ask, what does the music, can I hear one of yours so I can hear what the music sounds like in the background? Can you still hear me? Where's the other earphone so I can see what it sounds like on yours? Because I'm listening through everything through here. So I want to see what it sounds like on yours. Keeps going in and out. It like keeps going in and out. Maybe this battery is dying or something.
Maybe the bottom.
Yeah, because now I can't. Well, no, I just did just now the bottom just to try to turn it back on, but now I'm getting nothing. Now I'm getting nothing out of there. And yours is clear?
I didn't hear anything.
You can't hear anything in that one?
No.
Then why'd you give it to me to listen to? I'm trying to hear what it sounds
No,
like.
because you keep touching like this, it looks off and now it's okay.
Both of them? I think,
We're after
huh?
you move that way. I have to get back and check again.
'Cause I wasn't doing anything. All I did was hold it by the head of it, not the bottom. Hold it by the head of it and put it in my ear. So see, it's not me.
Now it's okay.
Huh?
Okay.
It's okay now?
It's okay.
Oh, you're not listening?
I'm just having some.
Oh, okay. What I'm trying to do. Okay, thank you, babe. It's charging, but it's gone down to 4% for some reason. So it's gonna die soon. Slow charging, 11 hours. Let's see if I can get that faster. 11 hours. 11 hours. It's gonna die anyway. It was worth a shot. 11 hours. So I'm gonna need my charger from downstairs and plug it into an extension cord or something. And never mind the music, because it's not doing much. Yeah, now it's down to 3%. I might have to go get a charger and reposition this because it's about to die.
You can charge, well, you can charge together.
Huh?
You can charge together.
It's not charging, it's charging a slow charge, saying 8 hours, 11 hours to fully charge while I'm using it. Let's see where we're at. Charging 20, charge 15 minutes. So let's see where we're at. Huh?
You are so close.
I know. I can back it up a little bit. But I doubt anyone can hear me now.
And here.
They can still hear me? No, I'm gonna set up my own account. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think next time I do this, I set up my own account. Then that way, if I get banned, I get banned. But being too careful, huh?
You cannot do like if you don't have 1,000 subscribers.
No, I'm gonna start building mine back up since I got the account and everything like that for Gmail. I know I can't go live, but you can't get people being too careful. People want edgy, slightly. Or why is there a check mark right here? Keep showing up. Is it something I'm doing? Come look at this. Oh, it's the light in the background. That one light that flashes in the room. I was like, why does the red check mark keep coming up? And that's why, because that finished red. Actually, what I do is I'll turn that one on. You got that one turned definitely have to look for that from the lights for that one.
Seems like I yeah, over.
Just slowly. Just like the background is changing.
Huh?
When the background is changing on there, it doesn't look down. There we go. Now it's fading in now. That's the ambiance I'm trying to get. Aside from this being on and being bright. I got even another idea. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Sorry. I didn't know it was up that high. You see what I'm going for here? Boom. Lighting. Mood. Just relax with the people. And an occasional mic check 1, 2. Come on, baby, dance with me. All right, that's it for that song. Time to get back to my table and grab my soda. Can you still hear the music?
Late for me. Very late.
So, it's late?
Late, yeah. I can see the music.
You can't what?
Just now you asked me, can you
Okay, so it's slightly late.
done. See.
Sorry, people. Normally I would be DJing about this time, but because of copyright laws, I can't play certain songs, actually all of my songs that I own, so we're just gonna vibe out to this for a little bit. But again, I invite you to ask me anything you want to know about being, a Black American here in the Philippines and my experience. Before I sign off, I wanted to make sure that I share a little bit of myself with everyone. I am a Southern boy. I'm originally from Georgia, but I joined the military. I joined the Marine Corps fresh out of high school because I had no plans and no way of getting to college. And I served in Desert Storm, then went into Desert Shield. And then after that, what happened was I got out and I taught the civilian world for about 11 years. No, not for me. Too many people are not accountable for their own actions and constantly point the finger, which is different than what I learned in the military. You take responsibility for what you do and what you did not do. And so after 11 years of trying to do on the outside and moving from job to job to job to job, it just so happened that another war kicked off in Afghanistan. So I joined the Army this time. And when I joined the Army, I joined as a combat medic. Now, when I was in the Marine Corps, I did ordnance. So I was a red shirt. And we did all kinds of things as a red shirt, ordnance. We went all kind of places, did all kind of things, and I learned a lot. I got backseat fall in the F-18s. I learned how to disassemble bombs, missiles, all kinds of things. And so when I joined the Army, that was a far cry from what I learned in the Marine Corps. Because when I joined the Army as a combat medic. So I figured my first term of service in the Marine Corps, I was helping to take lives. I figured this time, in order to kind of save my soul, I would help save lives. But little did I know that I control nothing, no matter all the training and everything else that I've gone through and everything that I've learned. You have this saying in the Army as medics, you can do everything for someone and it wouldn't matter. You can do nothing for someone and they'll survive. I had to learn it the hard way once I finally started deploying. So after the Army and deploying multiple times, what ended up happening was I started having my own things going on and everything, and I was like, nope, I have to get out of the military. But I know that I can't work as a civilian because of the lack of accountability. So what I ended up doing is, let me turn this echo down a little bit. So what I ended up doing was what my CO told me I needed to do, because he saw something in me that I could not see, and it was not good. And what he saw was my mannerisms, the way I led, and so forth and so on. And we were coming into a new military, and I'm old military. So being old military, trying to deal with the new military, I could not allow myself to be put in a situation to where I have to cover me and everyone else around me, but no one else around me is covering me. So what ended up happening was he told me I needed to go ahead and retire. And so I did. But what ended up happening was I met my wife during this whole process. And I decided, you know what? I wanted to go and have a fresh new start somewhere, anywhere. But the way she was talking about life here in the Philippines, I said, you know what? That's for me. That's what I needed to do. That's what I want to do. And so that's what I did. So we got married, and I had to go back to the U.S. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm from Georgia. I'm a Southern boy. I'm from Georgia, and I grew up in the military all over the world. Actually, I've been around this planet twice in my lifetime. visiting all but 2 continents. Okay, and what ended up happening is she persuaded me with the lifestyle and the way things go and the way life is here in the Philippines. It reminded me a lot of where I came from in Georgia, because I'm not from Atlanta. I'm from Augusta. While Augusta is one of the cities in Georgia, my family is from what we call the country, or what you all call the provinces, which is the area I'm in now, up in Ilocos Norte. So no, not a major city like Atlanta or Augusta or Savannah or Macon, but it's a city nonetheless. But in the heart, this is my life. This is where I come from. It's in my DNA, it's in my heritage. So this was the lifestyle for me. So once we got married, I had to go back to America, tie up some loose ends, quit my civilian job, because it was starting all over again. Military, civilian jobs, no one's accountable. Join the military again, civilian job, no one's accountable. And it all falls on me to cover everybody's back and try to get things done. But the second time, I decided I was only going to do what I can do and let the rest go. And that's what ended up happening. I let the rest go. And after about a year of our marriage and me going back to tie up loose ends and selling my house there in Hawaii, which, by the way, like I said, I'm from Georgia, but being in the military, I ended up as a nurse in Hawaii. So I was working in Hawaii for a while, and while Hawaii is a beautiful place and people there on a personal level are very friendly and lovely, sometimes to work with, I'm not going to try to persuade you. So what ended up happening is like I said, I finished up and tied up all my loose ends, and I came back and I met my wife here in the Philippines after getting stranded in Guam. Let me tell you, I got stranded in Guam. I'm on my way from Hawaii to here, and they tell me in Guam, oh, you can't take the flight from here to the Philippines because you have to do quarantine. Why? Because it's October. Was it October or September? It was September 2020. The quarantine, the COVID was in full effect. Okay? So I had to quarantine in Guam, which means my flight from Guam, this is the airline that I went with, Continental. Do not fly Continental. So I'm in Guam, and they tell me I can't take the next flight to Manila. I guess it was something that happened while I was on the flight, and it never got to us before we took off in Hawaii. So while I'm up in the air over the ocean, something happened to where I couldn't continue my flight into the Philippines. So I had to quarantine in Guam for 2 weeks. I had to pay for another ticket because Continental would not refund me my ticket or the last 2 legs of my ticket for some reason. They said it wasn't their fault. So I had to come out of pocket again and purchase my flight from Guam to Manila and from Manila to Noir. I'm giving you too much information, but yeah, I'm in Ilocos Norte. So anyway, so I lost that money coming over here, which was a large amount of money. So I lost that money being stranded in Guam. Then let me tell you what happened while I was in Guam. So I'm in Guam, I'm stranded, I do the quarantine, I get out of quarantine, and so I get to this hotel that's non-quarantine, okay? And one thing leads to another. I'm trying to go and find some food. I come back and there's these dogs running loose in Guam, and they're like trying to attack me and so forth and so on. I guess it's because I had KFC in my hand, but I'm sitting there and I'm like trying to like fight off these dogs with a bag, one bag in each hand of chicken, and trying to like kick at them like, get away from me, get away from me. So, and the people inside the hotel are like looking out the window. No one's coming out to help, but nevertheless, these dogs end up going away. Then, on top of that, before I take my next flight to Manila, something happens where I ended up breaking one of my toes on my right foot. And so I'm like, I am ready to get out of Guam. So we finally got out of Guam. I get to Manila and I have to do another 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks of quarantine. 2 weeks in Guam, 2 weeks in Manila. And I get to Manila and something happened that I am not used to. And never in my life that I think I would ever have to deal with again, other than being a poor child from Georgia with my mom and my brother. And that is eating rice every meal. Rice every meal. It got to the point to where I had to tell the people, look, what I need you to do is just bring me whatever meal you're serving without the rice. Because I'm tired of looking at the rice. I don't want the rice. So they decided to do that, or they heard me and they decided to do it and follow what I was asking them to do. And so I ended up losing like 20 pounds in Manila in the course of 2 weeks because I would not eat rice anymore because I was burnt out on rice. Then I get to Nawag and I have to do 2 more weeks of quarantine. So 14, 14, 14. That's dang near a month and a half of quarantine just to get here to my wife. But you know what? Every second of it was worth it because the way that I'm living now and where I am now and the love that I feel from the family, from her family, and from the children and from the grandchildren, I'm a grandfather. I was not a grandfather until I came here. I love it. But to get back to what I was saying, every second of the headache, the broken toe, the quarantine, the loss of money, the quarantine again, losing 20 pounds, and everything else was worth it because the way that my life is now, she makes everything work. She makes me feel like a king, which is why I call her queen. She is my queen. Sorry about the noise. So she is my queen, okay? And anything I can do to help out the family, to help her, to do for her, a lot of times she doesn't have to ask. I just do because. And sometimes I go so overboard that I'll do stuff for her that I think she might like, and I can tell in her face, I really didn't want this, but thank you. She shows appreciation, and that means a lot. That's better than saying, you know what? Why'd you do this? I don't want that. That tells me I have a wife that loves me. She's not a gold digger. She's appreciative of what I'm trying to do for her because what I'm trying to do is show her my appreciation to her and the family and the love that I have for her and the family. And if there's anything I can do that she asks for, believe me, I'm going to do it. But a lot of times she doesn't ask for a lot. And so I have to figure out, what can I do for her? What can I do for you, babe? What can I do for you, queen? And because she is who she is, very conservative, oh, I'm okay with what I have? Nah, I'm not okay with what you have. So we're going to do something big, something better. And so that's the life that I've been living here. a life of appreciation, a life of love, a life of joy and happiness, and just enjoying retirement. I retired at the age of 48. I am now 50. I've been here for 2 years, and I'm loving every bit of it. And I wouldn't change anything that I've done in my life, regardless. The wars, the drama, the trauma, the anything, good, bad, or indifferent. I wouldn't change any of it because everything led me to where I am right now. My life for 48 years led me to a life that I could live for the rest of my life before I turned 50, that most people in America are living until they are in 60, 65, or 62, 60 years old, 65 years old. I'm getting a head start on my happiness. I love you all. I look forward to hearing from you. I will be back on again to take over her YouTube at some point. So I look forward to hearing from you all. And I love you all. I love my family, but especially I love my queen. Peace, love, and blessings.